Welcome back to Rosalind's Kitchen. I've been looking forward to making this one for quite a while. This is cheese stuffed chicken Milanese. It looks awesome, doesn't it? Stuffing cheese in anything is a great idea. Well, pretty much anything. So, what I need, I have my chicken, I have mozzarella cheese, I have my spinach, I have a tomato, I have a lemon, which I'm not going to have to zest, thank God. I've got an onion, I've got panko crumbs, I've got sour cream, and I've got artichoke hearts, which are pretty cool. So, the first thing I'm going to be doing is coring my tomato. Yeah. And so let's see. Where's my core? Core. Okay. Anyway, that's not what I'm looking for. Excuse me, people, we're experiencing technical difficulties. I have misplaced my corer. I'll be right back. All right, my corer. So I'm going to cut the end off here. And I'm going to take my corer and I'm going to core. Core. Alright, come on, come out of there. It appears there's still more core in there. Hang on. Okay. All right, now it's cored. So now I'm going to cut it into 1/2-inch dice. So, cut you like this. And the part that apparently fought my corer. Yeah, if I ever have one of those days. All right, so there we go. There. And I'll put it in my bowl here. Cutting tomatoes is always kind of an interesting challenge, you know? There we go. Tomatoes. Now I need to cut my lemon in half. First, let me clean up the guts of my tomato. All right, cut my tomato in half. Half of it I'm going to cut into like wedges, and the other half I'm going to juice. There you go. And there we go. My wedges. multi-wedges. And now this one I'm going to juice. So, juice. Juiced. And now I'm going to quarter and peel my onion. Peel my onion and quarter it, I guess. So. Right. Quarter. And there we go. And now the onions and the artichokes are going to be baked in the oven for a while. So now that I've quartered it, now I have to slice it into slices. So, let's see, that looks about right. Yeah, there we go. And it should go better if my onion weren't fighting me. Yesterday I managed to make 2 very tiny little cuts on my fingertips. And so all this onion and lemon are making my fingertips hurt. It's interesting. This is this finger, hang on, and that's that finger. It hurts. So, now the artichokes I'm going to have, and then I'm going to put them all together on a baking sheet. Alright, so here are my artichokes that they say have them. So I'm going to half my artichokes, and I'm just going to put them in my bag with my onions right away, because they're going to have to be like shaken together with oil. Kind of small little hearts, but then again, the artichoke doesn't have a very big heart. Artichoke hearts are tender, but if you ever eat artichokes themselves after you steam them, then you have the inside of the leaf is very fibrous, so you dip them in butter and then you pull them through your teeth until, you know, you get the meat off of the fiber. It's a lot of work for a very small amount of fiber, for, you know, matter, you know. Alright, so then I need to pat my chicken breasts dry. So, alright, so our chicken has been patted dry, and I'm going to be putting it in some plastic and pounding it. But right now, we're going to take our onions and our garlic and some olive oil and we're going to massage in the oil. And then we're going to spread it on a baking sheet. And roast it for about 16 to 19 minutes. I've sworn I opened you. My bag is fighting me today. You ever have one of those days? It's like everything in my kitchen is fighting me. It's not fair. But then again, life isn't fair, so, you know, there we are. Okay. Spread it out. A layer. A single layer. There we go. Nice. All right. Now, stick this in the oven for about 16 minutes. All right, so I've put my chicken in a plastic bag, and now I'm going to pound it with my rolling pin until it is about 1/4 of an inch in thickness. So, and I use one bag for each chicken fillet so that they're not like crawling in on each other. You notice I'm getting strength in my wrist here. Again, it's very nice. I'm very happy. If I remember correctly, Milanese is where you smush a chicken breast fillet very, very thin, which this is chicken Milanese. All right, so that looks pretty close. Now we'll set it off to the side and we'll beat on the other chicken for a bit. Try not to beat my own fingers. I didn't decide who I was beating, did I? I don't know. I just feel like beating. I'm sure there's somebody out there that deserves to be beaten. People who are rude and mean and abuse animals and shoot wolves. Don't kill the wolves. Unless, of course, you absolutely have to. But don't just go out there hunting them for their fur. That's rude. How would you like me to come out and hunt you for your fur? Of course, you don't have much fur, but still, don't kill wolves. Alright, so I have now smushed my chicken very well. And now I'm going to pull my chicken out of its bags. Come here, chicken. There we go. Pounded it so well it came apart. Alright, so now I am to slit it lengthwise, which this looks kind of lengthwise, and take, where'd it go? Where did my mozzarella go? The panko. My mozzarella is hiding from me in this moment. Interesting. I'll be back. Alright, so I'm to take a pinch of salt. And a pinch of pepper. Okay. And then I take one of my slices of mozzarella and lay it down on my chicken. And fold this over on it. All right, come on. My chicken is fighting me. There we go. Swoosh it down. And then set it kind of to the side, because I'm going to dip it in panko crumbs and fry it up. So that should be fun. Now, I'm going to set it aside in my bowl here. Being blocked by my chicken here. Come on, chicken. There. I'm trying to cover the cheese as best I can, because we don't want it like coming out too badly. All right, so we got our other chicken. All right. This one I really beat the snot out of, didn't I? And I take my other piece of cheese. And there we go. And now take this like really beaten, poor beaten chicken parts. I'll put them on top of my other. I really did beat this one. That's what happens when I think about violence against wolves. I get very aggressive. Okay, so now that I have, you know what I forgot to do on this one? I forgot to put salt and pepper. Unpeel it. Pull you out. Oops. Hey. There. Now, put you back on. This one will have to be mine because, well, it's definitely the Frankenstein of the two. Oh, dear. This one I really kind of messed up. Oh, well. You learn. And I use my panko here. Where'd my scissors go? The thing is, if I don't have quite enough panko, I do have panko crumbs in my refrigerator. So I can coat it even if I don't have a lot of panko, you know. It says coat it well, so we're coating it as well as we can. I'll be right back. Alright, so I have my chicken covered in the panko, and I have my oven-safe pan, which apparently rats have been nibbling on the handles of, which is annoying. And I've got the pan over medium-high heat. So now I must wait and let the chicken, you know, get it nice and hot, and then do my chicken. Okay. Meanwhile, my onions and artichokes should be out in like about a minute and a half. Alright, so now put the chicken in for about 2 to 3 minutes. 2 to 4, but I'm going to go with 3. So then it will go in the oven for 8 to 12 minutes, and while it's roasting, I'm going to make my salad. So there we are. Alright, so my chicken is now in the oven, and now I am making my salad. So I have put sour cream, olive oil, lemon juice, salt, and pepper in here. And once my chicken has roasted, I will add my spinach, my tomatoes, and my roasted vegetables to this and shake it up. Shake it up, baby, now. Shake it up, baby. Anyway, here we go. Alright, so this is what it's supposed to look like. This is what it does look like. The tomatoes kind of got lost down in there. Let's see what it tastes like. Alright, so the verdict on this one was good. Not great, not very good. The cheese, mozzarella is too mild a cheese. It was overcome by the chicken. I'm going to try this recipe again, but I'm going to use cheddar, because cheddar's got a much more punch to it. And I think that would go better with it. It's not going to get as, stringy, but I think that might improve it. But other than that, it was good. So I will see you tomorrow for shrimp scampi. Bye.